Elon Musk sucks. He is the corniest billionaire the world has ever seen. He calls himself a free speech advocate, but in reality he just wants his own speech. I remember when Elon was talking about wanting to buy Twitter for $44 billion. Bro, it's free on the App Store. What are you on about? He hasn't made any of that money back since then, but he has other ways of making money. He's still the CEO of Tesla, which is what he is best known for. I will talk more about Tesla later. For now, I want to focus on the Twitter side. Before he was CEO, Twitter was dominated by the left. Many far-right accounts have been banned from the platform. One of the big things Elon was talking about was free speech and why it's important. And I agree 100%. Free speech is literally the First Amendment. It is what allows us to have our own opinions on everything. There are many people I don't agree with, but they are allowed to have their own opinions. That's why I rarely ever delete comments on my videos. I get comments from people who don't like me or don't agree with what I say, but I'll never remove any of those comments. The comments that I do delete are comments that take it too far, like if someone wishes death on another individual. I don't care who it is, keep that shit out of my comment section for fuck's sakes. But back to what I was saying earlier, it became more obvious that Elon wasn't truly all about free speech. He doesn't like it when people criticize him. He even hates it when his chatbot Grok says something that isn't in his favor, which is the reason why it keeps being lobotomized. Elon wants the AI to pander to him and his political views. There have been several instances of Grok glazing Elon and treating him like a godly figure. And no, it's not on accident. He has such a fragile ego that he can't handle any criticism about him. What a pathetic loser. He was also Trump's senior advisor for 4 months. They had a falling out, and Elon criticized the big beautiful bill and accused him of being on the Epstein files. But then he walked it back because he felt that he went too far with it. But let's talk about Tesla. The most recent news that everyone has been talking about is the self-driving feature becoming a subscription service. I really fucking hate the subscription business model because it means that you never truly own anything. Adobe makes great products, but they force you to pay monthly just to use their products. Like there is literally no option to make a one-time payment anymore. The reason why companies do this is because it makes them significantly more money. I could understand it being streaming services, but companies have taken it too far at this point. Now everything is a fucking subscription. Companies have become even more anti-consumer than they've ever been. They want you to believe that you are saving money. But in reality, after just 1 year, you already spent more money than you would have spent if you could do one-time payments. And the self-driving feature, which already costed $8,000 on its own, isn't even that good. Self-driving was never fully reliable to begin with, and it still isn't. So making it a subscription is insane. You can tell Elon is really aiming for that trillionaire status. It's all he cares about at the end of the day, money and power. In my Twitter rant video, I talked about how the verification subscription was stupid, but I don't think I fully explained why I thought it was terrible. It has features that honestly shouldn't even be paid features in the first place, like editing tweets for example. If you make a spelling error, it's pretty fucking embarrassing. You automatically lose an argument if you get caught making an error, but because it's on Twitter, you have to delete your entire tweet, fix the mistake, then tweet it again. Editing tweets should be free. YouTube lets you do it for free. Why can't Twitter do it? I also think you should be allowed to make longer tweets. 280 characters is way too small, and when you try to explain something in full detail, you run out of characters and you have to do it in multiple tweets. The verification system is literally just pay to win, which is why you mostly see tweets from people with blue check marks. They basically control the entire platform. Literally anyone can pay for verification. And engagement farming becomes significantly easier. Meta did the same thing, except it's more expensive. Twitter verified is $8 and Meta verified is at $15. Back in my day, the checkmark actually used to mean something. It was given to celebrities, politicians, and journalists, but now anyone can get a checkmark, so it doesn't mean shit anymore. But let's talk about how Elon handled the Grok situation. In my Twitter video, I also mentioned how Grok was generating inappropriate images of women and children. Gooners were asking Grok to put women in bikinis without consent, and it got even worse the moment it started happening to children, who literally cannot consent. He decided to limit the image generation to paying subscribers only, and remove the ability to generate images of real people. But it seems that these restrictions haven't put a complete stop to it. I honestly don't know why this was even allowed in the first place. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to generate images of people regardless if they are adults or children. I remember when I first heard of Elon Musk. He used to be praised by Redditors and there were so many memes in his favor, but nowadays nobody likes him except for the diehard Glazers.